Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good evening. We're going to be doing some Crystal Sword Fighter. I have not played this build in, God, it's probably been over 6 months. It's been a really long time. Back when I did try it, I feel like it was still kind of considered a meme build, but it became some sort of meta a little bit ago. But it seems like people have kind of forgotten about the Crystal Sword and everybody's running around with the Demon's Glee and the Manosphere instead. So personally, I want to kind of try out the Crystal Sword instead of the Demon's Glee. So I'm going to go over a little bit of what I'm currently rocking, and then we're going to get into some games. So I'm running Adrenaline Spike, which I am a little bit hesitant. I've kind of wondered if this is really worth it or not, but I don't really know what else I would even want to take that would be better than Adrenaline Spike. And you figure I'm kind of tanky, at least in like, as far as PDR goes. So if I do drop below 40, I might be able to get pretty decent advantage over that. So I'm going to try it out. I'm also running Defense Mastery, Weapon Mastery, Swift, pretty standard perks. And of course, Second Wind and Sprints because those are the only perks, those are the only skills that are really worth it on Fighter. Iron Mace is, it really hasn't done much to make the other stuff compete with these. So for now, we're going to just use what's obviously strongest. As far as the build goes, running Crystal Sword, of course, with a longbow, Hound Skull, Dark Cuirass. So as far as stats go, the primary things I was looking for was either Will, Magic Power, Armor, or Health. Anything of that nature, I think is good. Additional magic damage is also a fine stat. And I went for 2 Will Rings with max health and some armor as well. I considered running Grim Smiles instead. I mean, Grim Smiles are quite honestly just so strong, it's probably just better. But I figured the Will doesn't hurt. I mean, we're running Crystal Sword, so I feel like we just gotta benefit from it pretty well. We're gonna stick with that. And I did go with Adventure Boots. I was going to run Rugged Boots, because it's kind of like a no-brainer, right? I mean, of course you want Rugged Boots, because you're stacking PDR, so you want as much health as possible. But I don't know, I kind of feel like getting the extra action speed might be kind of nice. I want to get somewhere close to 10% if possible. And without these boots, I'm under 4, which is just kind of slow. I could go for Rugged Boots with movement speed and action speed, and I think that would be okay. That would put me at about 5. It's really, really questionable which one I would rather use. I think you could do either and it would be okay. Welcome JWL. Hopefully you're doing alright. I'm excited for the new upcoming DLC. There was a thing on Reddit. They already confirmed that it's not like an actual DLC, I think. I'm pretty sure the way that it's going to be is this legendary status is just going to be purchasable through Steam instead of having to buy it with redstone shards in-game. So it means that there's going to be a DLC that shows when you open up Steam, and then you'll be able to just buy and access that DLC or the legendary status for the game. So yeah, I don't think it's a content DLC. It's just what we already have access to, but they're streamlining it to really what it should have always been, which has been a DLC on Steam. It just makes more sense. Also stats before I start. I'm running 145 HP, 292 speed. I was using the Saleh. But I don't know. I feel like the Hound Skull is probably better. It's like 10% more headshot reduction. You get more vigor. You don't really need extra strength with this build. So, and you get armor. If it just feels like you're basically giving up 4 movement speed for a bunch of stats, I think it's fine. And I do have 57% PDR and then 20% magic resist. Yeah, I think this should be okay. I did play this build one time already off stream, and it was pretty good. I killed a Juice Barb and a Rogue. It seems solid. The damage from Longbow is kind of insane, and Crystal Sword's not bad either. Everyone kind of dies in what feels like maybe 3-ish hits. So I don't know. It just feels pretty strong. Sword Mastery. Oh, sword mastery. It's a sword. Doom, you're smart. That would make more sense. Of course you take sword mastery over adrenaline rush. Because that's a guaranteed action speed versus having to lose HP for it. Oh, of course. How could I not see that? Of course you would take sword mastery. I don't know why it didn't click. When I think of sword mastery, I think of like the rapier. I didn't even think about crystal sword. Wasn't even a thought, but yeah, of course. Of course. Thanks. Thieving Glee fighter, bro? No, bro. Crystal sword fighter. I'll show you. I already had a really good game off stream, and I'm selling my stuff now. Well, I sold a bunch of it, but he had some pretty good gear. That's one of the pieces that the rogue had. He had a bunch of frostlight gear. This one has to sell too. Yeah. Well, usually when I play fighter, it's Rondell Dagger fighter. So I take combo attack. I wasn't really thinking about the sword. Alright, you guys ready? Ready for the first game death, as it usually goes? I think I almost always die the first game, so I'm ready. You think the Demon's Glee fighter is the most broken? Alright, hopefully we find a Demon's Glee fighter, and then we can fight him. And if I beat him, then I can clickbait and say that this build is the best fighter build in the game. Because if you think the Demon's Glee build is the best build, and it's the most broken build in the entire game, and then I beat a Demon's Glee fighter, it means that this build's actually OP. How much did I spend on the recent wizard budget? I want to say it was around 1,500 gold. Give or take a little bit, but it was around that range, Lee. Crystal Sword Longbow Fighter, good god. As Iron Mace intended, Prince. As Iron Mace intended. Hey. Last night, it wasn't on stream, but it was, you know, I'm sure some of you saw the video today. I already sacrificed myself to give you guys rogue PvP in, like, white gear. Everyone told me that rogue was unplayable in normals, in, like, low gear, and I proceeded to dominate with it. So I already did my due diligence of playing a build / class that people think is bad. So now I can go back and play classes that are, like, objectively stronger. How much did this Crystal Sword build cost? I don't know. I killed a fighter for most of the gear. Yeah, like, half this gear is, from other players. So, I have no idea. You'd have to estimate. Hey, Bamboo, I'm too good as a player. I don't know. I think I'm alright. I think there's better players than me. You know what? Since I have the action speed from Sword Mastery, I wonder if I should take Rugged Boots instead. And then just grab, like, a little bit of Dex, just to, like, compensate a little bit. Interesting thought. Ooh, Invis Pots could be good, too. Wait, Invis Pots could actually be huge. I should consider those. If I catch someone with an Invis, they kind of just lose. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, I might consider that. Skidder Rogue is insane, even after hand crossbow nerf. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Blessed, I absolutely believe you that it's good. But I don't like Mosquito Rogue. I like Melee Rogue. The problem is, Melee Rogue just isn't that good. Okay, there's two players, by the way. There's a player behind this door, and there's another player to the left over here. Shit, there's 3 people here. I'm screwed. Yeah, sometimes you just get bum rushed and it feels like you can't go anywhere. Sometimes it just be like that. If those guys both pushed me, I'm dead, by the way. Like, I would have 100% been dead. There's no way I would have survived. I'm gonna just camp here for a minute, fellas. Yeah, not a great spawn. Yeah, I need invis pots. I definitely need to grab those. I'll do them next game. I don't know what to do here, fellas. Wizard and Warlock are two classes I don't really want to be fighting. So really unlucky that I'm between two kind of anti-classes against me. Super unlucky for me. There's still two people here. What do I do? What do I do, fellas? There's two people here still. One's a wizard, which is a counter to me. Wizard super counters me, fellas. I don't know what to do. This is unlucky as hell. What are the odds? Bad first game. I'd be okay resetting. If I can get... Wait, where'd you come from? Where's the wizzy? Is the wizard dead? Wait, is that the wizard on the ground? Wait, yeah, maybe the wizzy died. Actually. No, he didn't. He's not dead. Okay, so the count... Oh, there's 3 people here! Holy shit, where do I go? I think I just gotta go, fellas. Yeah, I just gotta go. Yeah, I need to just reposition. This is not a good spot for me. If... Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. I lived? Oh my god, I won. I survived. They just kept coming. They just kept coming. Oh my god. Okay. Dude. Oh my Lanta. I'm going back for sure, boys. I might have to kill this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this. Because it's gonna chase me to the ends of the earth if I don't. Bro, I am shook right now. I cannot believe I just survived that. Or they kept piling. Dude, the Warlock easily kills me there. If the Warlock decides to just target me with the beam for just, like, half a second, I'm dead. Like, I'm always dead there. That's nuts. Like, I feel like I could have fought, like, any of them in, like, a 1v1, but... Yeah, it was not a 1v1. Oh my god, dude. Okay, we're good. We're good. Those are not bad, by the way. There's still 2 people here. can't believe there's still 2 people. Dude, I've been having such, like, empty high roller games. This is the most action-packed HR game I've ever played. At least since I came back. Most of my HR games are, like, me running around empty lobbies looking for players. Maybe I should have full healed. Damn, he's gonna take the loot. No. Oh, GG. Oh, that was a sick dog. GG, man. That was pretty good. That was a good fight. Oh, man. That was a crazy game. Dude, I haven't even warmed up really today. What a freaking game. Yeah, that guy played really well. Whew. I didn't quit. I mean, DB's dead, man. I mean, there's really not much to talk about there, buddy. Yeah, we have a lot of gear. I can't believe I survived this game. I'm freaking clenched the entire game. Holy shit, man. Wild, man. Lucky me. Alright, time to loot. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, man. This guy's gear is nuts. Oh, my God. Bro, this guy is juiced. Oh, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh my God, it just keeps coming. There's just always more. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Dude, this is... What a first game. I mean, I still have to, like, get out of here alive, but... Surely that's... Like, everybody's dead, right? Oh my God, those are insane! What? Why is there so much gear? I'm keeping an eye on the timer. shattered for sure. Dude, I can't grab it. I'm out of space. All of this is so good. I mean, it's good, but I can't... Bro, I can't grab it. I can't. Wait, I should swap the gear. This isn't that good. And this is also better. Those are upgrades. Wait, I can swap it. This is better than mine. Yeah, we'll just swap the gear. Yeah. Got some upgrades. Is the rope down? I have to make sure the rope is down before I get greedy. If the rope is not... Is that down? Yeah, I see the rope. We're good. I just have to make sure. I don't want to be too greedy. I don't have a whole lot of time. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can probably wear some of it, right? Oh my god, man. Dude, I'm running out of space. Pass for rings. Good call. Alright, we gotta go, boys. We just gotta go. I know there's more, but I can't. I don't know if anyone. If someone came and grabbed that rope, I'd be so sad. It's time to go. This is so. Oh my god, fellas, the loot here. Maybe I should have dropped this straw hat. I mean, it's like perfectly rolled though, but. I cannot believe that was our first game. I can't even believe it. I think I just made 20k. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but... I mean, these alone... It's a max roll pair of boots. Just about max. GG, man. Good lord. Yeah, good game. Oh, you guys want to see all the gear? So we got Copper Light Straw Hat, max, like basically max roll. True Fizz, Legendary Finesse with Fizz Power. Another True Fizz ring. Grimmy with additional magic and max health. Ring of Wisdom, True Magic. And Random Quickness is whatever. That's okay. Max rolled Adventure Boots. At 2 agility and movement speed max is Biss. Fizz Power 2 adds to it. Will Ring, that's kind of whatever, it's okay. That's okay too. Another True Fizz is good. Max Health Fizz Power, that's not like super crazy, it's okay. I mean, it is decent, it's just, I don't know if people will use it because it's blue. Another Grimmy, that's okay. That's a really good pendant. Legendary with Fizz Power and True Fizz is pretty good. 4 more Grimmies. So many Grimmies. All of them. Another legendary True Fizz. I got 2 of them. Additional, I got that off the Centipede. That was Centipede too. True Fizz, Fizz Power Action Speed Necklace of Peace. Max rolled Lightfoot. What looks like just about a max rolled loose trouser. And a very good Ruby Silver Double. Oh, and then this godly rolled glove too. With True Fizz, max health, and action speed. Yeah, that is, that's probably the most juice run I've had. In, like in this season. I don't know if I've ever seen this much gear in one game. The juicers must be online, because it's almost hard to believe I just made that much money. And I really didn't, like, I feel like I should have died that game. I don't think I should have survived either. Laughs at... Yeah, I could die with this kit, like, 20 times and I'd still be very positive, yeah. That's true. Alright. Let me, just give me a minute to, like, set back up here. My adrenaline was pumping after that one, man. Oh, man. I was right, though. Like, so I was, like, really... I knew I needed to heal, but I was really scared the barb was gonna full loot and leave. I'm really glad I pushed. Because if that barb looted everything that I saw, there's no way he fights me. I think he only fought me because he knew there was more gear on that body, and I wasn't gonna leave him alone. So I'm glad that I decided to risk it, because there was way too much gear there, to be, you know, to be playing scared at that point. Go big or go home, right? Something like that. Yeah, this is a pretty good pair of gloves too. I'll just wear them. It doesn't really matter. I'll just wear the gloves. Okay. I need to grab a surging. You know what confuses me the most is why the hell were so many people over there? Like, it wasn't even... Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I'll just wear these. I'll just wear these. That cloak, I actually don't really need the strength for this build. I would rather have, probably vigor and magic damage, I think. So, even though that's a really good cloak, I kind of want to keep my other cloak, but I dropped it, so I'll just buy a new one. I don't want the true magic. Oh, these went up in price. Interesting. Maybe I should have kept my cloak. I didn't know it was 500 gold. Oh, this is PDR roll in it too. That's okay. What? No. Damn it. I guess I can't be too sad about it. I did just make a lot of money anyway. Alright, whatever. They were so much cheaper earlier. Someone must have bought a bunch. I got scammed. Alright. I think that's everything I needed to do. I think we're pretty much set up. Let me go ahead and put some stuff in the market. Oh, yeah, invis bots. Yeah, you're right. Let me buy those real quick. Good call. Good call. Good call. I'll bring 2 pots. Just that. Alright. Yeah, let me list some stuff here. I need to make space. Oh, I got this earlier too. Is this good? I don't even know. It's unique, but I don't know how much barbs care about this piece of gear. It has max health on it, so I feel like it might be good. Alright, max health is power, agility. Oh, there is just none. I wonder how much this is worth. Might be hard to figure out. Let's see. This is 3 plus 1. Mine's 2 plus 1. Mine's like kind of comparable to this. It's less health. But this isn't selling at all. So I think I might go for... Let's see. What do we have on here? Health. 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 Okay, so mine is like in between these. It's around these. Maybe I could do like 1,300. Maybe that would sell. Yeah, maybe that's okay. The other ones have just been on the market for so long. I kind of feel like I have to undercut this or it's not going to be bought. Maybe I could do 14. It has 4 pretty okay rolls. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever had such a eventful first game on stream. I'm not so sure if that's ever happened to me. Usually I die first game, so I'm not complaining, but yeah, definitely surprising. Oh, this isn't worth nearly as much as I thought it was. These aren't even selling. Should I just vendor this? I mean, look, none of this is selling at all. Yeah, whatever. Vendor it is. I got too much stuff to be putting stuff on the auction that's like marginally good and isn't gonna sell. Hey, citizen, you missed one of the craziest games I've ever had in High Roller, where I left with about 20,000 gold worth of gear. It was very, very crazy. Yeah, holy moly, indeed. Indeed, sir. I also just barely survived the game, too. I should have died. I'm not really sure how I ended up surviving, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Alright. Is caves up again? Just about. Alright, well, we got our selling done I needed to. Am I good here? Campfire. Campfire. Let me buy, like, an extra franny or two. Okay. So campfire, surgical, invis pot, potions, heals. Yeah, this should be good. Well, that's +1 for this build. Although I guess the rapier version of this build probably would have beat that barb even harder. So, I don't know. It's hard to say there, but still happy how that went. Yeah, we're fighting Crystal Sword Fighter. You're in your purples and blues, shivering your It's a different game. Honestly, I think the moment you can get over your gear fear, is kind of the moment where the game kind of opens up as far as the end game PvP goes. Because think about, like, when I was sitting there on the bridge and I was about 3/4 HP and the barb was starting to loot again. I feel like there's some players that would have either A, backed away and campfired again to get your second win back, or B, would have just kept healing. And I think if you do that, the barb runs away, and there's no way he ever fights you. But I don't care about my gear. I can just replace it. It's not that big of a deal. And I knew that barb had to be juiced. So I knew, like, the risk was well worth the reward. But I imagine there's a lot of players out there that would not have done what I did and would have either backed away and campfired or just kept healing, and the barb would have looted and then ran off. And then you would have been down 20,000 gold because you didn't, you weren't willing to risk it. Yeah, once you get over the gear fear, man, yeah, your gameplay just gets so much better. Really, it really does. that a ranger? This ranger's actually hitting me pretty hard. I'm gonna back up. This ranger's actually, he actually doesn't miss. Wait, this guy doesn't miss a single shot, boys. I might be in trouble here. I don't think he's missed one shot. Yeah, I legitimately do not think he's missed. Oh! Okay. Oh my god, I'm actually no way this just happened. Dude, okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah, it was like the worst possible mob in every single space. And they just all kind of kept blocking every single exit I had until there was nowhere left for me to go. Every single space that I could go was gone. I didn't know where to go. Oh my god. Well, that was, maybe they won't find the body. That was so stupid. Every single corner I turned, there were just more and more mobs. And then the Bola Goblin hit me. Oh, that was ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. That was absolutely ridiculous. Well, that was fun. That was a good second game. I'm glad we leveled out our KD. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, this stuff went up. This stuff was like half the price earlier. I don't know why stuff got so much more expensive. Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying 400 gold for one wheel. Not that good. Let's go for those. Oh, man. I don't know what to say, fellas. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like I've been cheated. And then I got body blocked too, so I literally couldn't move. So I was just stuck there. I couldn't really do much. Alright, so these are what? 350? Alright, what does move speed bonus cost? Oh, it's just way cheaper. And good stats. Yeah, buy that. Carbon necklace of peace. Wait, I might have. I have a necklace of peace that I want to use. What are the odds that anyone? I feel like no one usually goes over there. My stuff might be safe. There's actually a pretty good chance that my loot does not get taken, but it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. Hopefully it doesn't. Because I am, like, pretty out there. Like, I feel like that's not a place anyone's really going to. So, maybe it can survive. Maybe. but probably not. Yep, it happened. Nothing I can do about it. It's already over. All I can do is pick myself up and go again. It's alright. It is what it is. Not much you can do, right? You just gotta go again. I mean, I told you can't care about your gear, right? So I can't be too upset about it. Unfortunately, just gotta accept it and move on. God, you need so much bullshit just to start the game in High Roller. You need so much stuff. It's like a checklist of, like, nonsense. Oh, man. And you have to spend, like, about 500 gold on Franciscus, too. Or you risk people running away from you. You don't have enough speed without them. Probably 4 is enough. Okay. Alright. Are we ready? Are we ready for round 2? Alright, surely that won't happen again. We're reborn. We've learned from our mistake. I'll try not. I think I should have just ran over the trap and just took the damage. That was actually the right play there. When I went up the little ramp and I turned back around, yeah, I should have just kept running and then just took the damage. Because the mob blocked the only walkable path. As PDR fighter, I'm a little bit slow. I don't think I could have jumped over that trap. So I got kind of like mega screwed there too. I'm liking the fighter build. Oh, it feels good. I'm not gonna count the death by mobs. We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. If the goblin merchant gives my gear back, it's actually like I didn't die and the match never happened. Because I can probably buy that gear back from the merchant for like 700 gold. You like Paper Wizard? I'm glad you did, Buggy. I'm glad. You have a Bisque Crystal Sword Fighter. Oh, you have a bunch of kits lying around. Okay. Well, you know me, I usually don't run around in Bisque, but I'll keep it in mind. Have I played League? No, I've never played League. Man, what a freaking what's the word I was looking for? I don't know, what a polarizing first 2 games. We went from having like a crazy game to dying to mobs. What a wild game. What a wild game 1 and game 2. That is pretty nuts. If you asked me if I thought my day today would have ended up like that, I would have told you that you're crazy. 100%. Oh, I didn't bring in Viz pots. Rip. I knew I forgot something. The bard too. Yeah, I feel like if you end up... Oh, God, I gotta reload. Yeah, I feel like if you end up catching a bard, or like really any class from Invis spot, it feels like it's just so good. No, I'm not. I'm not at all full bis. Not at all. You know what's crazy? That was actually a pretty close fight. Shit. He died? Wait, did he die? He died to that? Holy shit. Dude, these games are crazy today. Oh my god, my heart can't take it anymore. Oh. If that wasn't a two-shot, I think I'm dead. Jesus Christ, man. I thought I was dead. Yeah, I mean, I was pushed with less than full, no second wind. I thought I was cooked. Thought I was done. I should shut this door. Honestly, this guy's gear is not that great. It's like a lot of legendaries, but it's not really good legendaries. Let me check the other body first. That guy's gear is kind of mid. Truth is. Okay, this guy's gear is better. Better stats. Because I'm pretty sure this is better than like random legendaries. I'll go back and check. Oh my god, then... Dude, he could have cut... Look how many knives he had. If he just played more range, he had like 20... He had, how many? What, 16 throwing knives? He could have just used those, and I'd probably die. I feel like he just got greedy. Like, he probably knew I was... Like, he knew I was low, but... I don't know, I think he could have played that better, I think. Yeah, Crystal Sword Fighter's going pretty well so far, I would say. Pretty well. Yeah, these guys really weren't that geared, so... I mean, it's great that I killed them and all, don't get me wrong, but... Yeah, the gear is like nothing to write home about or anything. Yeah. I'll just fender that, whatever. Bloodthirsty? No, not bloodthirsty. I'm just... The gear isn't that good. I mean... Has nothing to do with that. I mean... Yeah, if those guys had been juiced, yeah, I would have just probably went and sat at an exit, but... Yeah, I mean... I could eat... This is, like, easily replaceable. I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but... I thought he was gonna fight me quicker. Yeah, I should have saved my second wind. I thought he was gonna push quicker. That's my own fault. I really thought he was going to push quicker than that. I should have waited on my Q. That's my own fault. I tried to pre-pop it, but I did it too soon. Luckily for me, Crystal Sword against Falchion fighter, I think that was Falchion. Yeah, I mean, that's just, yeah. What did you do for Crystal Sword fighter? I went for a little bit of will, but I'm mostly just stacking HP and stuff. I'm really just going tanky. My damage could be higher, but yeah, I went, like, I have a little bit of will stat, but mostly I'm just building, like, a typical PDR health fighter, but I'm just using a Crystal Sword instead of, like, a Rondell. Because I'm not stacking True Fizz. So you don't want to run Rondell without True Fizz. It's kind of budget too. Like some of the pieces are not like too pricey. Yeah, he is more geared than I am, I think. Maybe not. I mean, it's pretty close. Yeah, this guy definitely had better gear. Was that you, Karn? Are you the person I just fought? Yeah, I don't think blocking is very good in PvP. At least not against those kind of weapons. To summarize the title, yes, it's still broken. Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing this build, guys. I haven't played this build in probably 6 months. So, like, legitimately, yeah, it's just, this isn't really something I usually play. So, I don't know, that's all. Just want to put that out there. Because I'm sure people do not know that. How much is my kit? A lot of it was already in my stash. I'm not exactly sure. You'd have to, like, kind of estimate, I think. Running into space here. This is a little bit greedy, not bringing arrows with me. But all this gear is pretty decent, and I feel like I gotta be last, right? I killed 3 people. I'm gonna just head for, like, the back of the map and get out of here, fellas. Truth is, the build is not broken. Everyone thinks it is because no one uses magic resistance and it gives an advantage when trading. I can make a counter argument as far as the like magic resistance goes. The only class that can build magic resistance that's really worth doing is Barbarian. So because of Iron Will. Without Iron Will, I just feel like magic resist is not worth building at all. Because of the way it scales, it just doesn't seem worth it. So the game, it's kind of a game issue too. I don't know. I just can't think of a possible time when it's ever really worth building MR. Again, unless you're playing Barbarian. But this also does physical damage anyway, so even if you build against the Crystal Sword damage, you're still taking Fizz damage from the longbow anyway. So, like, it's actually not a counter to this build because you have longbow. And the Crystal Sword also does Fizz. Oh, that's a good point. That's true. Warlock too. You're right. Yep. Ooh, what are they doing? Ranger v Ranger, huh? Blinn. Yeah, I think I've talked to. I think Blinn has been in my chat before. I know I've talked to him at some point. Oh, and I'll be sure to bring my invis pots this next game. Ooh. Yes! Yes! Never punished! Oh my god, no way! Yes! 600 gold! Oh my god, never punished! Oh man. Rewarded. Oh, that's so great. Oh man. I was so worried I was gonna lose that kit over that. Let's go. I got my backup now. That's so sick. Goblin, dude, I knew, because no one ever goes over there. Oh my god, that's so clutch. So it was like a 600 gold mistake, which isn't even that bad. Like, who cares about 600 gold? That ain't nothing, man. Lucky me, huh? Oh man. What a roller coaster of our first 3 games on. We almost died twice in PvP, and then the third game that we, the game that we did die, we got all our gear back, the full set. Cool. How much gold do I have combined? A lot. I don't know the exact number, but I can tell you it's a lot. I mean, I have 4 troll bags, or sorry, 6 troll gold coin bags on hand, anyway. I mean, I don't know the exact number. If I had to guess, at least over. I definitely have over 100k, I think. At the very least, over 100. People don't care about that kind of stat on these, do they? Not really. Oh no, we got a minute. Am I good on the kit before I keep selling? Grannies, bow, healing. Let's get my stuff bowed. Just keep trying to sell stuff as we go. Can you test if Hound Skull plus Fine or Dark Cuirass plus Top F is better? I mean, it's kind of hard to test exactly. I mean... If I had to take a guess... Well, it's not really a guess, but it depends on what you're trying to build. Troll coin bag, just the regular. It's a gold coin bag. It uses a troll pelt, so I said troll. But maybe I probably shouldn't have said that before it. But yeah, I was just talking about that. Alright, boys, you ready? Alright. We're 3 for 3 today. I don't count the death anymore because we got it back. 600 gold ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm sure something's gonna go awry. Something's going crazy this game. Oh, by the way, guys, for those of you that watched it, did you like the video I made today? Like the video, like, editing format? It's a little different than I usually do. So I'm just wondering if people, have, like, a preference on gameplay with, like, webcam and just kind of, like, normal gameplay, or if you prefer, like, the text and no cam and stuff like that. Or maybe both are good and yeah, I could just do both. I do like having a shield. Mostly for arrows. Not really for melee PvP. But I don't think it's that big of a deal if you don't have one. You don't need one to play, I don't think. Also, yes, I am very tanky for having no Grim Smiles. But these woe rings have 3 max health on them, so it makes up for a little bit. I mean, Grim would be better. I could add a couple HP if I wanted to. But I really wanted to get a little bit of will. Because I already don't have that much on this build when I really feel like I should have more than I already have anyway. You don't mind what build or class I play? You just watch because I'm an easygoing person? Well, I appreciate that. Oh. What class was that? Was it Ranger? Let me kill these mobs real quick. I feel like it was Ranger, because... That's a... Wait, it's a barb. Wait. It's a barb, right? Wonder if he's favored at all against me. I don't know. We should find out. Where did he go? Holy shit, actually, yeah, he is favored there. Yeah, he is favored. Shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm too slow to run from that. Shit, man. Rip, man. I think the rapier is better against barbs. Well, at least I have my spare kit. Wait, I didn't get... Okay, this is fine. Ah, god damn it. Missed on the autos? No, I didn't miss. My weapon hit the, my weapon hit the wall. I think it hit the wall twice, and it stopped my attacks. If you go back and watch, you'll hear the clink. He was, like, against the wall, and my crystal sword clinked on it a bunch of times. It wasn't just miss. Yeah, it wasn't just that. Yeah, I think this is actually not the ideal build against Barbs because they have Iron Will. If I want to do good against Barbs, I actually would... Demon Glee would be, like, far, far, far better. I think if I'm Demon Glee there, I just stat check him, to be honest with you. I'm not even sure if it's close. So that's +1 to Demon Glee right there. Because there's a lot of Barbs. So that's minus... Yeah, that's -1 for Crystal Sword gameplay. Because he just kind of, like, tanks it. Like, it feels like he just kind of counters. Because I'm really not doing that much damage to him, too. Although, I guess, to be fair, he also had Savage Roar, and Barbs usually don't use that, but I'm too slow to run from him. So I'm kind of forced to fight him there. And if I don't, like, push into him, he has a Bardiche and he outranges me. So I don't really have, like... It's kind of hard. Yeah, we're 2 for 2 for that. We're 2 for 2 today. Yeah. Well, Rage and Savage Roar against this specifically is good. Also, it's worth noting if I'm Rondell Dagger fighter, I also am more favored there. Like, this is probably the worst fighter variant if I want to fight barbarians. It's gotta be the worst. I don't think it's even close. Yeah, so it's a little unlucky that I'm running the whatever build, but it's okay. It is what it is. If you go for Rondell Dagger, there's its own set of downsides. Rondell Dagger fighter loses to Crystal Sword fighter, and it also loses to Demon Glee. So if you're seeing a lot of fighters, you really don't want Rondell. So take your pick, basically. You kind of have to make a choice of like what you want to be good against and what not. Because yeah, if I'm Rondell, I'm pretty sure I beat him there. But I've probably played a good 500 hours of Rondell Dagger Fighter. I want to do something new, so even though I personally am a fan of Rondell Dagger Fighter, I'm forcing myself to use this instead. So, oh well, it's okay. Yeah, I hit that wall twice, and that like screwed up my attack pattern, so I just couldn't quite get enough damage out, pretty much. Yeah, Barb is good. Well, Rage and Savage Roar is a really weird combo, because that just doesn't... You can't really catch fast classes with that. You know? Like, Rogue, Ranger can kind of just out-kite you, because Rage alone is not enough. So I really don't understand how the hell he's running Savage Roar and Rage. It's like... It's like he's specifically tailored to fight fighters. Because that shit is not good against, like, Rangers and stuff. It just makes no sense. Because I've tried the build, and if you don't have Achilles, you cannot catch Rangers. You can't do it. Because between backstep and their movement speed, there's no way you're catching them. Unless you corner them. Yeah, I mean, you can try to force the fight. But if they have open space to kite and doors, I don't think so, man. Personally, I'm in the group that thinks that the Demon Glee fighter build is stronger. I think Demon Glee Manosphere is just way more consistent than Crystal Sword. And the Rapier has a way better attack pattern than Crystal Sword as well. I think there's multiple advantages that that build has over this one. You know, it's possible I should be swapping to Survival Bow too, so I can do like the bunny hopping. I might not, you know what, I probably don't need Longbow. Survival Bow is probably because if I can Survival Bow, like bunny hop away from him and keep firing, I probably get a lot more damage on him. I'm actually dead. Dude, I gotta get it. I gotta get a survival bow, boys. I have to get a survival bow. That is insane. Bro, one shot did, like, so much damage. That's great. Alright, I gotta get a survival bow, boys. I have to. Longbow is just not it. It's too slow. Oh my god. I hate the longbow. Yeah, we gotta go survival bow for sure. That dude hit me one time and I lost like half my health, which is crazy. Yeah, Ranger is probably the strongest class in the game. It's been that way for a while now. Yeah, you gotta use survival. I think I'm trolling by using it. It's too slow. The base movement speed and like it's just bad. That's fine. We'll just swap over. See, but if I'm gonna use a survival bow, I'd rather just use a Rondell Dagger. I feel like Rondell Dagger Fighter is just better than this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand the hype. Because the ability to swap between weapons so much faster just feels way better. Like, why am I using a crystal sword when I could get the armor from Buckler and then have the, like, isn't Rondell just better? Sure feels like it is. Somebody try to convince me that Rondell is not just a strictly better version of this build. Because I'm all ears. Well, I guess really the Demon Glee is the better version, right? I guess it's more along the lines of Demon Glee being better, but I don't know. I feel like the Buckler has to be better. Lance, the longsword is... Lance, the longsword is not good. The meta is too range dependent for the longsword to be usable. I don't think that's true at all. How are you gonna fight a ranger with a longsword? How are you gonna do it? Yeah, I think the Rondell is just strictly better than Crystal Sword. And it's about at this point it's about what's better, because it's obviously not working because there's too much range too. Is there ambient noises? Yeah, it's this lobby skin. Yeah, I think we're gonna swap off Crystal. I don't know. I feel like Rondell is just... I feel like Rondell is just better. I hate the slow swap speed. It just feels so bad to me. Oh my god, that's expensive. Yeah, Frost. Yeah, oh my god, Frost Amulet is so meta, isn't it? Oh my. Oh, it is a legendary. Oh, it's even more. That's crazy. 1,000 gold for this? That's nuts. Oh, what about armor rating? Armor would be good. Oh, that's not expensive at all. Armor's not even a bad stat. Yeah, that's not bad. Armor max health bonus? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, we'll grab this one. And I think for this build, you probably want the Grimmies, right? But they have to have True Fizz, because additional Fizz sucks. Do I even have True Fizz rings here? Probably not, right? Now, how much is a Grim Smile with True Fizz? Oh my god, okay, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying 2,000 gold for that. The strength doesn't even help Rondell very much at all, so I'll just grab bigger rings. That's absurd. Yeah, that is much more reasonable. That is ridiculous. And it even has armor on it. Yeah, that's fine. Holy hell, man. Do I have any true damage rings on me? One with dexterity wouldn't be bad. My dex right now, 5%. Yeah, 5 I think is okay with this. Probably combo. Yeah, probably combo. And anything else? Just our stuff, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the crystal sword. I don't like the slow swap speed between it. The reason Rondell I think is so much better is the swap between your weapons is instantaneous. The crystal sword takes like 2 or 3 solid seconds. It takes too long. And I really don't like that. So until Iron Mace changes how fast the swap speed is, especially with how dominant the move speed meta is, for me personally, it just makes more sense. But maybe I'll, you know. I could always go back to the Demon Glee build, but I don't know, I feel like everyone's running Demon Glee at the moment, so I don't want to do that. Could also go back to Wizard, but you know, really I should play Ranger. I think Ranger is the strongest class, and it's like the class to beat. So like, why don't I just play Ranger instead? I don't really have an answer for that. I really should. I don't know. Why wouldn't you just play Ranger? You know? They kill everybody. They don't really have any weaknesses at the moment. Oh, cloak. I didn't even throw a cloak one. I forgot. Completely forgot my cloak. Surely I have a piece in here with True Fizz, right? Surely. Surely I do not. Somehow I do. Okay. Okay, this puts me at PDR cap as well, which is good. Alright. This is good, right? Combo, weapon, swift. Yeah, I'm swapping to this build. We're doing it. That will peak again soon. I think that has already peaked. I don't really think they're gonna peak again, personally. Rondell loses the crystal sword. Well, not necessarily. Rondell doesn't lose because you just want to use your survival bow. You wanna bow kite. You don't want to be. You want to treat this build like a ranger. You only want to melee when you have to melee. You want to use your survival bow for most of your fights. Do I think they'll lose 125? Or bring 125 back? I mean, are they actually losing players, though? Because unless the Steam chart says they're losing players, I don't think Iron Mace cares. They are not losing players. So, probably not. Which sucks because I think normals is more fun. But yeah, it looks like the answer is no. At the moment. Yeah. Although today's been good. I've had a lot of PvP today, I'm surprised. Yesterday was really bad for High Roller. I don't think Crystal Sword is bad, but I think the Demon's Glee and the Rondell are better. Active player count halved? That's literally not true. The count is not halved since they updated that game at all. That's just false information. They just updated and the player count has not dropped at all. Obviously, I mean, the game's far from peaking. You know, it's not like the player count is super good right now. But it hasn't halved because of the update. That's just not true. Oh man, I missed the Rondell. This thing is so good. I should have brought more arrows. Oh wait, I did. I thought I brought 40. Okay, never mind. Well, it's the time of the day too, guys. Not every time of the day is gonna have the same player count. This is like one of the lower periods of time. You know what else is nice about the Rondell Dagger? You get to use a shield. Shield pops you to 65% PDR, which is really, really good against barbs. This is like the build to play against barbs, I think. You can die, but I think it's... I hurt somebody. Maybe not. Probably not. Yeah, we're... Yeah, that's a good point, too. Keep in mind the player count is... You know, keep in mind that wipe is also... Like, it's kind of towards the end of wipe, so you're not gonna have as many players as, like, the beginning of wipe, too. That said, I'm still not really happy with, like, how the game is currently unfolding. But that doesn't mean that the player count is just bad. Oh, I love the survival bow. It just shoots so fast. I feel like survival bow is still like the meta. Alright. Well, that's Rondell Dagger Fighter for you. That's it. That's the gameplay. Yep. Just W key and they'll die eventually. If he was Crystal Sword Fighter, I never fight that, by the way. Yeah, if that was Crystal Sword Fighter, I'd be keeping, like, bow distance for pretty much the entire fight. But Arming Sword and Falchion, this thing just completely crumples them. It's not even close. I mean, they can kill you, I guess, but you're super favored. Yeah, you can't say he's not geared. He's actually... This gear's pretty good, too. That's wild, man. I was gonna say maybe it was close because his gear sucked, but that's just not true. Yeah. Not true at all. I'll just leave those. Oh, they don't have True Fizz, do they? That'd be nice if they did. I'm confident killing Crystal Sword Fighter with my Wizard build. But I think Wizard just kind of naturally counters it, so it's not like a super fair thing to say. He was messaging me? What does that even, what do you even mean? I don't have messaging on, so I had to turn it off because some people would just message me while I was streaming, and they were saying things that weren't very stream friendly. And I didn't, and Iron Mace doesn't let you like get rid of it on your screen. It'll just kind of stay there if they keep messaging you. So I just disabled it. Same reason I don't have voice chat on. Oh, I thought you said messaging. Got it, I got it. You know how expensive it is to get heavy leather leggings with max health and armor? And a good sub-stat, like action speed? Those are insanely expensive. You can afford them? Yeah, I mean, you can, but I just rather not deal with it. The lucky wizard. Hey, I feel like I play wizard pretty well. A little frustrating sometimes, but I don't know, I feel like I do pretty well with it. Leggings are sick. Yeah, they're pretty freaking good. If that was a minted piece of gear, those would probably be like best in slot for arena fighter. You think that's a 5K piece? What? Are you serious? That doesn't sound right. If you're serious, then I'll leave with it and I'll play safe. I didn't think they would be that much. I feel like you're capping. I didn't know he had a longbow. I probably should have just face checked him. Now, you know what? I destroy longsword. Screw it. I know I beat longsword. You can't prove this. Yeah, I don't know why I was so scared of a longsword fighter. I like forgot what I was playing. I forgot. That Rondell Dagger is the hard counter to Longsword. It's literally it might as well be unwinnable for him. Did you notice even after he got the parry, it still didn't work? Because the Rondell, like the impact power is so low, it barely parries. Well, even if he swings, he still loses because I out DPS him. But he did give himself like a 0% chance of winning, so that wasn't great for him. Well, the good news for him is he can have his gear back. Because I don't want it. That's all his. So, yep. There you go. Dude, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Longsword fighter loses to Rondell fighter. You cannot win. Unless you use bows. Like, it's not happening. There's a video on my channel where you're playing Rondell fighter, and you're going up against another Rondell. You two stab each other to death for 30 seconds, as you're saying. Isn't it fun and engaging? That's funny, yeah. Yeah, this is it, man. This is it. This is, Iron Mace's vision. Ooh, you know what? I will say, this build, the Rondell Dagger fighter build, I think is actually bad against this Cleric build. Yeah, this dude, unironically, will probably shit on me. Because, like, even though I don't think this is necessarily strong, it's good against... Oh, he beat a Demon's Glee fighter? Oh, what a Chad. Bro, what an actual Chad. I'm so proud of him. Look at all these Grimmies he has. Bro, he's not even in good gear. His gear is actually pretty bad. Oh my god, what a god. I'm actually so proud of this guy. I mean, I'd be more proud if he had spells. I think Spell Cleric is way more fun, but I don't blame him for doing this. I think this is like one of the only Cleric builds that are like, that's like at all viable. But it is cool to see that he beat a fighter. That is very cool. Or, you know, a Demon Glee fighter specifically. I don't know how he beats Rangers, but I guess that's not... I guess that's a problem for a different game, right? Dude, that actually makes me want to play, Oh, I got a lot of my gear back. Well, that's nice. That's some pretty decent gear I got back, too. Good deal. Right. Makes me feel a little less bad about dying. Dude, the Goblin Merchant is so clutch. That's gotta be one of the best things Iron Mace has ever added to this game. That Merchant, man. Saving my kits. Saving so many kits for me. You want me to play Cleric? I really don't want to play Cleric. What's the last? I haven't played this in a minute. Oh, I thought that sold. I was gonna say that sucks. I mean, how much MDR, how much PDR do I need? Probably just 35%, right? Okay, does anybody remember his gear? Can anybody inform me? What kind of, stats, or what kind of stuff he was wearing? I think he had champion armor, right? Yeah, by all means, if anybody has any info for me, let me know. Shoot, what was he wearing? I don't remember. I could go back in the VOD if I needed to. Does anyone remember, or should I go back and check? I think he had light gauntlets. I feel like it was light, but I'm not entirely sure. Vigilant cloak, Lightfoot boots, Spangle. Wait, he had Spangle helm? What the hell is that? What is that helm? Which one is that? This one? Really? Interesting. What kind of stat? Maybe max health? Armor rating, maybe? Oh, no, probably true magic damage. No, of course it's true magic, right? Of course. Has to be magic. Or smite. Loose Trother like gauntlets? That's okay. Oh, he did have loose? I feel like padded are pretty good. Is loose? You think loose is just better? I guess better speed? What's your speed looking like? Ooh, it's 6 speed? Oh, man. 6 movement speed? I guess you have... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It has a lot of speed to not have. Okay. Vigilant Cloak. That one's fine. So we have 35% PDR, so as long as I'm at 35, it means I can hit cap. What were the boots? It was Lightfoot? .304. Isn't this too slow? Is that even fast enough to catch anybody? I feel like it's not. Okay, it feels like that would be... Feels like that'd be too slow. Oh, he had 2 agility true rings, right? Yeah, I feel like he had 2 true agility rings. I think that's what he was running. Think. 2 agility, yeah. Well, no, we want to get 35% PDR, which is why he ran this. I think this makes sense. I think he was cooking. It's got good action speed too. I think this is fine. Oh shoot, what was his necklace? Was it peace? Or was it agility? I feel like it had to be peace, right? I feel like peace is the best. 9 health is kind of hard to give up. It's like 10% of your total HP close to it. No, it had to be peace. There's no way. It has to be peace. I think peace is like the no-brainer meta. Right? No, it has to be. I think. Yeah. I mean, how do you not take 9 HP? You know? How do you not take 9 health? Yeah, I kind of figured it was. These stats are fine. The one that I have on me. Fizz Power, Armor Pen. It's fine. His secondary, he probably didn't have one. I mean, you don't really need one. I mean, you can grab a spell book, but it's not really going to do anything for you. Maybe trick somebody or something. Ooh, I should bring drums. Just in case. What are drums going for? We'll grab some epic drums. I'll grab 3. Book does nothing? Yeah, but maybe it makes someone think I have spells. It's a trick. It's a trick, guys. It's not meant to actually do anything. It's to make someone think you don't have double spells. Okay. Yeah, it's something I used to do way, way, way back in the day. Alright, so what is this build looking like? 126 HP, 307 move speed. Oh, wait, I don't have... Do I have faithfulness on? I do. Okay, I think this is what he was running, right? Pretty sure these were his, I don't think he had ale. So, we have 307 move speed, 126 health, 34% PDR, which gives us PDR cap for 4 seconds. Smite, of course. What's our MDR? 18% MDR. 8% action speed. It's a decent little build. The Tyson. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I didn't really watch it. Shield armor? Oh, I forgot about the shield armor. That's true. I didn't think about that. I wonder what my PDR was with shield. I imagine it's probably close to 50. Do you mind if I throw the clip in the chat of you versus Rondell? If you want, Lance. I don't care. It don't matter. Yeah, I think this looks good. I think we'll go. Here's what I'm trying to figure out, though. How do I beat a ranger? Legit. Oh, invis pots. This build's actually so good with invis pots. Yeah, I got drums. I got drums. So if I hit someone in combat and they're running away, I'll use those to try to finish them off. I saw that you can bet online if Tyson wins or not. Saw that we're doing that. People will bet on anything though. Really? Oh, that's surprising. You don't think I can unless you're just better? I don't think it has anything to do with being better. I just don't know how to kill a ranger with this. Because if they have pushback or backstep, I feel like I just can't catch them. I don't know. Let's go find out. Probably invis pots or something. Drums aren't enough to kill somebody. They're more like complementary damage. You're not going to full kill someone with drums. They kind of suck. Frannies are better. Throwing knives are better because their velocity's a lot like more smooth. So if you hit a ranger and they get slowed, but they use backstep, don't they get out of your range? I mean, we'll find out, right? We'll find out. Why heater shield? He was using a heater shield, so I just copied it. I made this build because I saw a cleric leave with a bunch of loot, so I figured I'd give it a try. More PDR? No, our PDR is fine. Don't forget we have PDR with the shield, and we also have the PDR skill. So this is fine. I don't think you need to build higher than 35 base. Wait, is that true? Did Jake pay him $20 million to fight? I didn't know that. That's kind of crazy. Small load of $20 million. No big deal. Yeah, just a crisp 20 mil. It's it's all good. Okie doke. Let's see if this is any good. You know, I will say, I do like his idea of building a little bit of action speed with this build. Like, 8% feels pretty nice. In case you're wondering, my PDR is 47% with shield, which is not bad. That effectively gives me 250-ish base HP. Not bad. So that's a pretty decent number. Oh, I want to put my smite on E. I usually press E for smite. I have him swapped. I'll just need to try to, like... It's just, like, one of those, like, muscle memory things that I have, like, always done. It's gonna be weird pressing the button. I imagine this build probably loses to Will Cleric. But how many Will Clerics are there out there? I don't think I've seen one in I haven't seen one in at least a few days. It's not like that big of a deal if you lose the Clerics. Kind of like hedging your bets. Like, yeah, it's technically weak against them, but it doesn't matter if you're weak against them. Oh. I mean, you're also weak against wizards too, but you don't got a lot of them either. Is Buckler better? You know, I don't know. The guy that I was watching was using Heater Shield, but personally, I feel like Buckler's better because it's way more movement speed, but damage, like, you know, that's a pretty good amount of damage. 100 damage a swing? Wait. Wasn't it 100? Oh, I had the fish shrine, didn't I? 89. That's still good. It's not a bad amount. Yeah, maybe. Probably Rangers, yeah. Rangers are they're really, really hard to fight right now. It feels like they beat almost everybody. They don't really have much of a counter at the moment. Not even PDR really counters them because they have so much armor pen. Yeah, backstep spear is super annoying to fight because it makes it feel like you don't get an advantage on them for closing the gap, because backstep steer is legitimately a really strong melee combo. So it's like you can't fight them in melee, but you also can't fight them in range. So I don't know where you're supposed to fight a ranger. It's too much damage and it's too much mobility. Because I think it is. I wouldn't mind rangers having good mobility, but I don't think they should have as much damage as they're currently dealing. Like, does spear proficiency really have to increase your damage? Like, be honest with me. Do we really need to give rangers 7 fizz power for killing a, you know, or for using that perk? I feel like they don't need it. Would it be broken if they added a pike to the game and has more reach than the spear but slower attack? Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that kind of like the halberd? I feel like a class should have mobility or range, like, or damage, but not all three. Like, having all three in such a high amount just feels, I don't know, it feels really good. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna catch this guy coming in from center. Unless there's a unique in center. Like, if there's a unique on the table and it's a good one, I'll just leave. You know, I'll run away. But if it's not, I'm gonna fight him. I'm assuming he's fighting Cyclops. Unless I'm sitting here like a dummy, doing nothing. He killed that really fast, too. It's probably a bard. I wish the door, like, changed color or something when the boss is killed, so I don't have to sit here and spam the button. I just know the moment I leave, the door's gonna open. I guess I could pull the treasure chest. God, doing this on Cleric is so awful. It takes way too long to pull this. Three legendaries, that's kind of funny. No, I don't think I'll get a golden chest, fellas. Are they just not unique, by the way? Are they just not doing it? Or are they just taking a really long time? For sure. I don't like, I don't really care about the random treasure I'm getting. I don't know what to do. Dungeon Board is currently dead, Ian. The player count is like almost zero. Not really playable at the moment. The devs are currently working on a Chinese version that will only be playable in China, like the Chinese Steam. So yeah, if you're waiting for like an actual update for us, yeah, who the hell knows? It could be months. It could be at least 2 months. December they're playtesting the Chinese servers. I don't know what they're doing, man. Literally couldn't tell you at this point. I was really hoping that door would open. It's been so freaking long. Like maybe he got sidetracked or something. And like unique treasure really isn't worth that much compared to gear. Like, this is probably not even a Grimmy ring, even though it's unique in legendaries. I saw on Reddit that it was confirmed the DLC isn't actual DLC. It's just making the legendary status purchasable through Steam instead of with redstone charts. I feel like I wasted too much time hoping that someone was gonna do Cyclop. It just made the most sense, because why wouldn't they hit the treasure pile? Or they just took a really long time to do it. When wipe ends? I think it's about estimated a month or so, but we don't know for sure. They just never did Cyclops. What's the point of doing one boss if you're not going to go for both? Maybe they got a pellet or something. Yeah, that was a waste of game. I guess I don't know. Maybe next time I'll just run for the other boss instead. Yeah, I just kind of sat there like expecting it to happen and it just never did. Or he died on the way. That's also possible. Yeah, I mean, probably not for quest. He probably just did it for help. Just decided to just get out of there. There's no way anyone's left in this game, right? Yeah, for sure the game is empty. Or at least it's empty enough there's no one to find anybody. What do we have, like 2 minutes? Alright, well, whatever. We'll just reset. Next game I won't sit there expecting that to happen. Yeah, I had a whole plan. I figured it was a bard because how quick it was done, so I was going to open the door in this pot and then wait for him to come down. And then kill him and take the stuff from the center. And then take whatever he got from Troll. But didn't work out. Yeah, treasure is just not really worth collecting. It's so low value. The fact that you can get, like, unique and legendary treasures, and then it's like the value of one Grim Smile ring. It's why I usually don't. I just go for players. Well, Bamboo, the devs kept saying that they didn't care about the player count, but there's no way that can be true. I mean, what dev wouldn't care about their game going from, 40-some thousand players to 300 and being unplayable? They have to care. There's no way they don't. Is the fight going on right now, BGD? Is it like a current thing? I know it was sometime soon, but I just don't know. I just didn't know exactly when. Oh, that's lucky. Put that to the side. I was gonna say the only way that's good is if it has true fizz on it. If we actually got it, it's kind of nice. By the way, I was going to stream that Legacy game, but, they've been having trouble with patches and stuff, and the game hasn't really been, like, working correctly, so I decided to just go ahead and hold off. Maybe I'll change my mind before the offload is over, but I might just wait a little bit, until the game is more stable. At the moment, it just doesn't really matter to me one way or the other, so I might just hold off. I'm still keeping an eye on the game, though. It's still something that's kind of like... still something that interests me, but it's just not quite... I have to swap my things around. Oh well. I'll just try to keep it in mind. What builds do you think that this is weak against? I know it's weak against Wizard. And I know it's weak against Ranger. Probably Warlock too, I'd imagine. Although I guess Warlock, maybe you can get away with it because you have Perseverance, but I think Wizard and Ranger are like definitive counters. I would think Rogue would Cutthroat too, because Cutthroat disables Smite completely. Damn on Cutthroat? Yeah, I was thinking so. I guess you could pray that your Heater Shield can block them, but if their attacks go through your shield, you're done for. Yes. So if Smite is currently active, Larry, and I get hit by Cutthroat, my Smite deactivates, and then it goes on cooldown. So it's really, really bad fighting a Cutthroat rogue. Yeah, it is not great. It is one of the least fun fights, I think. Outside of Green Fist. Mosquito Rogue. Yeah, you don't want to fight that either. Yeah, because it's too range. You only have so much speed with this build. If you build too high speed, I feel like you lose too many other stats as well. It's kind of like a middle ground with this. What I think kind of might work. Also, I just wanted to copy that guy's build anyway. How many Nightmare Goblins am I going to fight in this game? I feel like every single Goblin has been Nightmare. Just about. Second Wind? No, I'm pretty sure it does not deactivate Second Wind. Because Fighter is Iron Mace's baby, and they would never do that to them. They would never, ever make Second Wind deactivate from Cutthroat. Ain't no way. Believe it when I see it. It probably should. If it works on Smite, it should work on Second Wind. But, you know. Can I beat that? Do I win that, fellas? That's a lot of magic damage, right? I feel like I don't think I win that. Does he counter me? Oh. Shit. I'll fight him. I'm leading him away from the Warlock so I don't get third partied. Okay, I knew I could win that, but I had to get away from the Warlock. Alright, now I'm far enough away that I feel like pretty safe. Sheesh. Oh man. He's kind of juiced, huh? God damn, man. Oh my goodness. That dude is kind of pissed, isn't he? Yeah, this is good enough. I'm just gonna try to get out of this game. Because I don't know if I can beat that Warlock. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna just depot and call this a good game. Why did I say stop being weird? Because there was a guy that was being really weird. I told him to stop and I timed him out. Cleric Barb. This build is actually pretty good against Barbarian. I'm gonna go to my secret spot. I'm gonna chill for like a minute or two. Pro tip. Yeah, if you come up here, it's very, very rare that people actually know you'll be up here. You have to kill like one bat, but yeah, you can actually just kind of sit up here and no one can touch you. If you ever have like a lot of whatever, or you're trying to run away from somebody. Also, you can break these vases and you can make it so no one, I think, can physically touch you unless they have double jump. So yeah, this spot is really good. It is pretty freaking good. Also, I probably shouldn't have grabbed this Y. I think Ys are kind of... I think they just kind of don't sell. The rest of his gear is pretty good, though. Also, that's insane. Max health with max movement speed is ridiculously good. That gate could be open soon. No, I didn't die to this build. I left the game alive. Oh, it's open. Yeah, no, I left the game and I saw a Cleric with this build with a lot of gear, so I decided to try it out. He made a firebox pasta. Did he though? I don't know. This is gross. I want to watch this ranger die really bad. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Oh, you're... How did he have so little health? Did he lose that much health from getting hit with one windlass? Holy shit! That's crazy. That's wild, man. Dude, honestly, if you want to play Crystal Sword, isn't Warlock better than Fighter? 37 will. Like, that guy's kit seems really good. Or you could just play Ranger, and then it doesn't matter. That's a different story. Not everybody wants to just play Ranger, which is, like, arguably the best class. But no, not everyone wants to do that. That Warlock build might be pretty good. Alright, what's I got? Max health and... just max health. Yeah, I had a feeling this chest was expensive. It's +5. Oh, it's +4. That's still good. Yeah, cheapest +4 is 1750. We can probably do 15. So. Oh, these gloves don't sell for anything. No? Right, that was a waste. Okay. Yeah, I could have just dropped those. I had no idea those were so cheap. Yeah, this is probably worth, yeah, about 1,800 gold, something like that. Although this is slightly better than mine, I think. Let's do like 1,650. Yeah, I think that's fine. Who was weird? The guy that I muted. Not you. Not you. I only muted him for 5 minutes, so he might be back. If he keeps doing it, I'll just ban him, but figured I'd give him, like, a chance to stop. Oh, we made a pretty good profit. I don't think my kit is too expensive, then that Barb's kit is most certainly more than mine. It's not that great. Yeah, we'll just finish that. Action speed is a pretty good stat for that, too. Oh, yeah. Figured. It's all quick. Maybe I could have sold it for more. Nah, you know, I could keep that. That would be a pretty good piece for my Cleric. I could just use that instead. Yeah, it's... Got 2 minutes. Oh, maybe I should keep that too. It's like a spare in case I need it. Yeah, it wasn't you, PG. Don't worry about it, man. Okay. Anything else I gotta do? I don't think so. That's good. Well, we had a good first game. I think it's pretty rare, to be charged at by a barbarian like that, but... I mean, I don't know. Most barbarians I don't feel like are bold enough to push me, or push a cleric quite like that. Before they... Because it was pretty obvious I didn't have spells. If I had spells, I would have cast them. I wouldn't have been drinking up protection pot. So, I don't know. Definitely a little bit strange. I wonder if protection from evil is something I should consider swapping for Ale instead. Ale really wouldn't be that bad for this build, since we're going to be in melee anyway. And it would be like plus 12 strength, I think, with Ale active. It's not bad. It's like 6 HP, 12% damage. But then I don't get the faithfulness reduction, so I don't know if that's really worth it. It's like pros and cons. Divine reduction isn't very common. Well, I think Cleric isn't very common at the moment, to be honest with you. I mean, let's be completely real here. How many solo Clerics do you see right now in your geared lobbies? I'm not talking about, like, the random Timmy Cleric in normals, you know, trying to, like, learn how to play the game. I'm talking about people that are running, like, full, decent kits, fighting in, you know, High Roller. I feel like it's not a lot. There's a lot in teams. I think Cleric and Trio is really strong. But I think Solo Cleric is, like, really, really fallen off. And I know some people like the Will Cleric build variant, but the problem is the Will variant, I don't think it's very good against barbs. And there's a lot of barbs. Also, if you're building Will, it means you're not building other stats. So you're always, like, kind of missing something. That said, it is really, really nice when you're able to just straight up beat a barbarian in melee combat. But not everybody's playing barb, you know. You gotta worry about your bad matchups, dude. You ever see the one Asian guy? No, I have never seen him. Is he a good cleric or something? Yeah, keep in mind, I was gone for, you know, a couple months, so I'm not really up to date on everything like I used to be. Some things have changed, creators have changed, you know. I saw Wilson's game hung up the towel. It seems like he's not coming back. I would be shocked if he did at this point, to be honest. Hey, Short King. Good to see you, man. I need to get a door open in case. Oh, no, they can't push me with the poison here. I don't want to get caught by, like, a wizard or something with nowhere to go. I need to kill this fast. I also don't want to have the door open behind me either, because I might get caught up on a building. Damn, that's not too bad. Like, this one's pretty good. Max health. I think... Are people grabbing buff duration too? Is that Warlock build actually good, or is it a meme? The Dark Offering one? Oh, I just lose the Rondell Dagger fighter. I also got body bounce. Oh, Rondell fighter. Oh, the spot was bad. He didn't even need second wind. Oh. I was getting, like, bounced, and then I got right into his, like, thing. Oh, Rondell Dagger fighter is just so much freaking better than this. They just W key it, it's just so much in their favor. Because the PDR doesn't do anything against Rondell. It doesn't mean shit, because it's all true damage. So it's not doing anything. Or, yeah. Oh my god, man. Like, he doesn't have to do anything. He literally just he didn't use his bow. He didn't need anything. He just wins. Because his build is just, his class is just better. Oh, it's so gross. I hate it. I hate that goddamn fighter build. I don't know why it's still so strong, but that shit is still so oppressive. Yeah, if I can't even beat my counter class, then like there's no reason to ever play Cleric, I think. Yeah, I feel like Barb is like the only thing this build is even good against. Like, what the hell else can I beat? Like, it feels so silly getting W keyed by a freaking like, I can't even beat a PDR fighter in melee because the Rondell is just so much better. Oh, it's brutal, man. Oh, it's so brutal. God, I hate that freaking, I hate the class, man. They've been so strong for so long. There's a reason I played Rondell Dagger for like 2 months straight. I didn't do it. I didn't do it because the build was fun. I did it because the build is insane. But we're, you know, here we are, still waiting for, yeah, still dealing with the same shit. I don't think I can't really play any differently. I mean, I don't have any range as Cleric. I mean, the drums aren't gonna make a difference there. I'm still gonna get shit on, with or without it. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I am gonna try Will Cleric. Even though in my heart I know that this is not very good, I am still gonna try it anyway. So, enjoy. Enjoy watching me die. Hopefully it's good for you. It's so cheap. Dude, nobody's playing this. Look at the, like, it's 80 gold. Nobody, oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Oh, sorry, wait, did I not choose Chaperone? I didn't choose Chaperone. Okay, well, it's still really cheap. It's still 200 gold. Which is hilarious. Yeah. Had the wrong hat. What's our will? 47. That's pretty good. That's a lot of will. Kind of need vigor, don't I? I imagine I really should grab a little bit of vigor. Just a little bit. Oh, that's not the right class. There we go. Oh, wow, those... Which is reinforced at the moment. Action speed, magic power. Yeah, that's kind of fine. I just need I just need something to give me a bunch of vigor. How much health do I think I want for this build? Probably need necklace apiece. I think at least like 115 to 120. I think would be okay. My strength at -6. Kind of want at least 3 fizz power too. I could always grab fizz on my morning star though. That's always an option. Fizz damage. I already have it. I'll just use it. Do we use a buckler with this? Use spells. I really want Spell Cleric to work. You know what? Screw the meta. I'm doing Spell Cleric. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. I don't, yeah. If I die, I die. I don't care. I want to play Spell Cleric. I'm not gonna worry about it. I know Spell Cleric isn't very good, but whatever. It's fine. We'll do it anyway. Oh, that's not bad. Magic power, magic kill. Alright. Probably... Do I do Lantern or do I do Buckler? Decisions. I think I might do Buckler. In a small case that maybe it's like Shotgun Ranger, maybe. I don't know. Buckler doesn't seem worth it on that. Can you get a gear check? I'm kind of busy at the moment, Red. I'm building a kid right now. Hey, Rodrigo. Yeah, I did die to a Rondell fighter. Yeah, mine's the Cleric here. Yeah, the Rondell Dagger fighter just W-keyed me for free. What class are you? What'd you kill him with? Yeah, that dude, like, did nothing to kill me. He just pressed W and I just couldn't kill him. He just out-DPS'd me. It was not great. It was not very fun for me. Okay, how much will is too much will? How much will? There's no... Is there any reason to build 55 will? Is that just stupid? There's no way this is ever worth it, right? There's no way building this much will is, like, ever worth doing, right? Probably not. Red, stop asking me to go to trade. I'm obviously doing something right now. I wonder if I should do, like, armor max health, maybe? Go for the 60. I don't think that's needed at this point, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't realize that was gonna overflow me. Oh, what's my next one cost? Whatever. That's kinda cool. Yeah, I messed up there a little bit. I didn't realize I had so few, gold storage here. My health? Yeah, I imagine my heals will be pretty strong. Do I drop PFE? Also, do I take Judgment or do I use Smite? I kind of want to do Judgment Spell Cleric. I guess I just accept losing to Landmine Rogue. But if I get Landmine Rogue and he has Cutthroat anyway, Smite does nothing. So, not a big deal. The only reason I would take off this, by the way, is for Advanced Healer. Do you think Advanced Healer is worth enough to drop PFE? Or do I just have to take that? I don't have, like, a whole lot of magic healing on this build. You're a barb. He barely took me out with, oh, really? Yeah, bro didn't know what he was doing at all, man. He didn't know anything. He just kind of countered me. He just kind of W keyed me and I died. Sick. Yeah, that's like everything except for like the boots and the necklace. Cool. I'm still gonna play Wool Cleric though. I'm still gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna run that right now. I wonder if the buckler is worth the speed loss. It'll give me okay PDR. I feel like my heals are gonna be kind of crazy with this. Do I have enough spell capacity? I don't. I'm missing one. I would like to get that one capacity. Oh, the spell book. Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot to get a spell book. Oh, this is fine. Didn't I put a spellbook on the market that had magic healing and capacity or something? That's what I need. I need 3 magic heal and I need capacity. I might have undercut, or I might have sold something I actually meant to keep. Fortunately, for me. Purple one's okay. Yeah, that's fine. 2 magic heal gives me the capacity I need, and buff duration's not too bad either. Kind of helpful for protection and all that other stuff. Okay, cool. All right, so what is our durations at? Our debuff is 60. Our buff duration's 37. We're at like about 300 speed. 55 will, by the way. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. Be back in a second. The key to not getting killed by Rondell Buckler is just dodging. That's why he got bonked by Barb. I mean, that's easier said than done. I was getting body bounced. So he pushed me right as I pulled 2 goblins. And I had nowhere to go. And then I started getting body blocked. Or, like, I was bouncing. And I couldn't really do anything. So I just kind of died for free. It is what it is. That was a quick queue. I will say at the very least, I'm glad we're actually getting PvP. Because yesterday I was walking around and I could not find a single person to fight. It seems like the fights are almost coming to me today. So. Your will is so high, will nuclear bonk cleric work? Honestly, I think no spell cleric is stronger. But I really like having spells. I think spells just makes the class more fun. Because you have more options in a fight. You know? I think what's my magic power bonus at? 72%. It's not bad. Pretty beefy. Remember when magic staff used to be like plus 10 or 11 magic damage? It was something really, it was like, I think 2 points higher where they nerfed it. Those were the days. New patch in HR, you feel like there's a lot more people? At first there wasn't. Yesterday there was like barely any players. Today I've noticed a lot more, which is a good thing. So maybe this patch will work out better than I was. I was really afraid I was gonna end up like being forced to play high roller and nobody was gonna be around, but it looks like it's kind of changed a little bit. Here's the question though. Does this cleric build have any advantage over my like over wizard? I feel like wizard just kind of beats cleric. You know? I think you have like way more DPS output. And like, yeah, you can heal yourself, but I think the raw damage just feels better because you're not really gonna have time to heal a lot of time. Because like if it's a barb, you're probably already in melee anyway. Probably not doing much about it. Right now, I'm just trying to convince myself that there's like any merit to playing this class in solo. Because I already know it's good in team. Smite Judgment Cleric. Yeah, I think no spell Cleric has been a little bit more consistent than spell Cleric has been, which sucks. I think spell Cleric is so much more enjoyable to play. Because you have way more options. It's a higher skill ceiling, having options to cast spells and stuff, than it is to just press 2 buttons and go. Like at that point, it's like I'm playing Barb, but just with like, holy damage. Whatever. I was like, having PFE against bards will be nice. If I get shrieked or slowed. Doesn't last too long. I missed the 50% reduction, though. Maybe it was OP, I don't know, but I missed it either way. Downside of Spell Cleric, if you get jumped, you have no time to cast spells. Which, kind of sucks. Am I watching the Tyson fight? I am not. Obviously, or I wouldn't be streaming. No. No, I might just watch, like, the highlight or I might just, like, watch it later. Once it's done. I don't really care about watching it live. I'll watch it later, though. Maybe after stream. How fast am I? I'm about 299. I'm, like, right below the default speed. So I'm not too fast. Yeah. Right around 3. If I get a faithfulness hit off, I'm probably fast enough to keep someone in place, but that's about it. Where's everybody? I'm going in a circle. He owns the elevator now. What weapon are you supposed to use for no spell cleric? I feel like people usually swear by Morningstar. I don't really know any other weapon in the game that has the same consistency that Morningstar has. Oh, my Holy Strike just deleted itself. Like, is that a bug? That's a bug, right? It seems a little silly. Waiting for Judgment to come back. He did. How did he not die, boys? I can't even believe it. I hit him with... I have 55 will, and he still just doesn't die. I hit him with all those swings. I hit him with Holy Strike, Judgment, and I hit him with like 3 mace hits, and he still doesn't die. That's insane. He's not even that geared, man. How does he lose? In what universe? The block shouldn't even matter. Dude, this class is so bad. It makes no sense. I hit him with a Holy Strike and a Judgment. That's like, how is he alive, man? Like, I don't even beat the class that I'm supposed to counter with this, man. It's wild. Like, this class is so bad. If I'm playing Wizard, he's dead, by the way. If I'm playing Wizard, he is 100% dead. Like, no doubt about it. There's no shot he ever survives that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to do, man? If I'm playing Wizard, he probably dies in 2 shots. It's just so much better. Yeah. I don't know, man. I know people like to see Cleric, but it's just so shit right now. I can't be bothered to... It's too bad. I just can't be bothered to play it. Like, I know Wizard is so much better, so I just... I don't know how to play a class that is objectively just worse than another class. Like, I know Wizard is better. So, like, why not just play Wizard? You know? Wizard even counters Cleric. So, you have, like, double benefit. Kinda hard to deny, man. Hard to deny. I don't want Cleric to suck. I really don't, but... At a certain point, my hands are tied, you know? I objectively know that it's just not great, man. Yeah. give me a second. I have a lot of gear. I just gotta figure out where... Oh, I do have true damage, Grimmies. I didn't know I had these. My gear is just so... everywhere. I had no idea. Oh, I gotta get rid of this skin. You know, maybe I should use the nightmare skeleton skin. Kinda need fizz power rolls. Maybe you know what, I might not need fizz power, actually. I might have enough from strength. Or armor. Oh, it's not bad. Let's do that. I would like to be close to 50% PDR. That would be like my ideal PDR number, I think. And money's not really an issue. I have plenty of money. I just have to sell my stuff if I want to grab it. I have so much stuff here. What about additional magic? If the additional magic is armor rating rolls, that would probably be better than true. Because I really do need the armor. I might just buy these. 4 armor, 3 armor. What is it for true in armor? Oh, it's really not that much different. Yeah, these probably are fine. So that puts us at 46%, and then our back piece. This is gonna be a pretty freaking beefy build. Oh man, this is gonna be not bad. So let's do true magic and max health. Watchman Cloak for the armor might be worth it here. Oh, they don't even exist for legendary. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do epic. Yeah, I kind of want the armor rating from this. And the fizz isn't bad. So we're minus 1% fizz. So I just need a legendary staff that has, like, 1 or 2 fizz power. It's not even that big of a deal, actually. It's not that bad. It doesn't matter that much. It would be kind of nice to have it, though. Fizz damage, magic power. I don't want the max health too. Okay, this is probably one of the more geared builds that I've made. This thing seems pretty beefy. Yeah, we're at 150 HP and 50% PDR as a wizard. That is kind of nuts. That is actually kind of crazy. I think that's the most, I think that's the highest armor rate I've gotten so far. Making a build like this. And health too, but yeah, that's definitely up there. It has to be. We're a little slow, but I mean, shit. Does it? I mean, oh wow, it's still really good. Definitely gonna take Arcane Shield here. have to check my perks and skills and stuff, just in case I swap stuff around the last time I played Wizard. I don't even know if they're right. Stat Mastery, Quick Chant, Ice Shield, Reactive, Arcane, Ignite. Okay, it's right. It's right. I just had to make sure. But on one of those things, I would have been damned if I didn't check. In a Surgy. Yeah, in my opinion, this build is just strictly better than Cleric is. It's sad, but I think it's true. I think this build can lose the Clerics because you're going for PDR stat. But I think this build is way more consistent. Alrighty. I think we're good. Right, good luck. Good luck. Hopefully this ends up working out like I want to. Last time I tried to play this build, I ran into a barb straight away, and he barely killed me because I misclicked my staff and used the second swing instead of the first. It was actually so tricky. They nerfed the class because of the fast Cleric build. Yeah, it feels like that is true. I feel like ever since then, solo Cleric has just not felt very good. What doesn't Wizard counter? Ranger. Ranger's the big one. Also, barbs are always scary. But yeah, Ranger is just... I think they're the class to beat. You can kill Ranger, but I'm telling you, one well-placed windlass shot, and you'll lose all your health. The PDR doesn't mean shit against that. Or the triple... I mean, everything Ranger has just feels like it's meant to out-DPS you. I think I might try to stay out of the center. I don't want to get third party with this build. I think I'm going to try to, like, stick to, like, as far away and getting 1v1s as possible. Yep. Warlocks can also be scary. Yeah, if you were playing Caster Wiz, I think it's better against Warlocks. This build is really not that great against Warlocks. If they didn't have anti-magic, it would be a different story, but let's be real here. Every Warlock, I think, pretty much has anti-magic. Hello? I can't hit them! Rat, the bats! Yeah, I want to say my magic staff, without Ignite, it might do 100 damage. Speaking of Warlocks... Play here, buddy. I didn't use Ignite. I didn't think he was gonna push. I thought he was gonna use his spells. Well, rip my build. I didn't think he was gonna push. He has no spells? What warlock does that? I didn't have a chance to ignite. I didn't know he was gonna do that. Oh my god. What? Who plays like that? Oh, I didn't know that. If I have ignite, he dies, but I thought he had spells. What warlock is not using spells? I mean, yeah, there's like, not a million years would I have thought that he would have rushed me like that. I mean, how am I ever gonna expect that? Well, that's what I get. The first person I see is a warlock. That's the first warlock I think I've seen all day, by the way. In 3 hours of gameplay, the first guy I see on Wizard is Warlock, which we were talking about as the counter. God, that's so frustrating, man. I don't feel like building a kit like that again. You know, I keep feeling like I'm supposed to just play Ranger until they nerf the class. Because if I'm Ranger, he just dies for free. It's not even a hard fight. Like, there's no way he ever kills Ranger with, like, backstep and whatever. Like, the audacity of playing Warlock with no spell is freaking insane. I don't want to play Ranger, though. It's so boring. It's so boring. I don't know, fellas. I don't know if I should... I don't know what to play. I feel like I should just play Rondell Dagger Fighter. Because it kills, like, the most people consistently enough. No. Warlock can't BOC Phantomize a Ranger. They have backstep. The moment... No, they can just backstep away and spear you. Spear does as much damage as barb damage does. I don't think that Warlock build works. It just works against... It just caught me by surprise. I thought he was going to cast a spell. I didn't know he didn't have them. I had no way of knowing. Tough decision, man. Tough decision. Tough decision because I don't want to have to build a kit. Is it Ranger time? It might not. It might be Ranger time, man. Show people why this is the best class in the game, so people can stop bitching and saying it's not strong. I guess there's still people that don't want to acknowledge that this class is OP. I mean, Spear Ranger literally competes with Barb in Melee. So, I don't know. I feel like I should do this. I really just don't like the class. I played it the last wipe that I played, though, and it was really strong. I cannot believe that Warlock pushed me with no spells. That's such a stupid way to play Warlock. Like, why not just play, like, any other class if you're gonna play like that? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's so silly, man. What do you guys think? What class do you want to see? Sorcerer? Yeah, we might get that by next year. You can't get 60% PDR as Ranger, Squidward. That doesn't work. You can't do that. What are you talking about? Thank you for the dono, but yeah, how in the hell... You can't do that. It doesn't exist. Or do you mean fighter? Are you referring to fighter? You want to see? I don't. My ranger's level 1. I have to level up ranger if I play it. I literally haven't played it this wipe yet. Yeah, I don't think it's even physically possible to reach 200 HP on that. I don't think you can do it. At least I'm pretty sure you can't. Hey, it might be cool building a rogue kit. What does rogue even build nowadays? This is all trash, right? I'm not entirely sure what rogue builds. I played it off stream and it worked out pretty well, but I didn't do geared lobbies. I did like the lower gear lobbies. I don't think rogue needs landmine to work well. I think you can go without it. What if you just build for nothing but like HP and true damage? Does that work? Alright, what is the meta rogue pieces? Probably Wander Attire, right? There's like no reason not to use this because of the stats, right? It's just better than Marauder, I think. It's more stats, right? Yeah, because this only gives you agility. This is only worth it if you want to build armor. I think building armor for rogue probably is probably not worth it. I think you just go for Wander here. Oh man, how expensive is a good rogue kit? It's gotta be pricey. This is crazy. That is insanely priced. I don't even think I have enough gold. Actually I do. I have to sell the gold ore. I don't have enough gold on hand. Without selling this. I feel like going for a full HP build with True Fizz would kind of just work for Stiletto. I don't know. I feel like that would work. Problem is I haven't made like a legitimate rogue kit in so long. I just don't know if it'll work. Like, can you build a like battle rogue? Does that even like can you build a melee focused rogue that just relies on cutthroat and rupture to do enough damage and have like enough health behind you to survive? I am not sure if you can. Yeah, I legitimately... Yeah, I really don't think this will work, but... I'm gonna try it anyway. Don't try this at home, fellas. Do not. Don't try this. This build is not good. I promise. Do not recommend this. This, I'm pretty sure this is being built, to be lost. I don't know. I can't foresee this working, but I can't help but feel like I should try. What's my stats looking like? Okay, so I just need to make sure that I reach, I can go for orc. As long as I'm positive fizz power bonus, that's all that matters. So as long as we hit 15 or close enough to 15 with everything else, that's all that like will be good. I think I'm gonna go for like 140 HP. I think anything around there is probably okay. I don't know what wasp is. I don't know why you keep saying that. I feel like you're saying it expecting me to know what you're talking about. And I have no idea what you're talking about. Will this work? So what are we at? 13 action speed, 304 speed, 140. That is not a. That's a pretty decent HP for rogue. It's not bad. 20 PDR. It's not super high. Low magic resist. We're positive fizz, which is all that matters because we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 true. Is there any world where this can work? I mean, worst case, we try it and we die, right? I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? Not that bad. Just give the kit back. we'll feed it back to the dungeon. And then we'll still use throwing knives and stuff, of course. You know, we'll still have range available. I'm just not gonna go full kiting rogue. You know, I'll be willing to fight in range or in melee. Also, I'm gonna not use hide. I'm gonna try to make this work without, you know, using that. I'm gonna try to just play smarter in these games. If that's even possible. If that's even possible. We'll see. Double jump? I don't think double jump is worth it. I don't want to lose 10 speed. It's probably worth it on ruins, but here I just don't think it's that great. You think weak point over Rupture? We already have Thrust. I don't think so. I think Rupture is better because with people's HP being lower, Rupture basically removes about 20% HP from a lot of classes. I think this can beat Barb. I was beating Barbs yesterday night off stream. They really weren't that hard to kill. You just have to play smart against them. Just don't W key them like a dummy. You want to fight them in spots where it makes sense, like doors. If a Barb pushes you with like a Bardiche in a doorway, I mean, yeah, like just you can fight them there and probably out DPS them too. And of course, you have range. You know, you should use it. I found out they nerfed the stiletto, by the way, by a lot. I thought the stiletto was still 50% damage on the final swing. Apparently it is not 50% anymore, it is 15%. Which is a huge, huge nerf. I had no idea that was what they did to it. I imagine that probably had a lot to do with Rogue getting a lot weaker, because this is mainly a Rogue weapon. Even though fighters would use it sometimes, but very, very rarely. Yeah, I wonder with the 50%, with like, what is it, 35% nerf, if this class can even be used in melee at like higher tier. Yeah, you might just not scale enough without just abusing range as much as possible. Someone's fighting Troll, but we'll let them fight it for now. Does Poison Weapon Potion, I'm assuming that works on Second Wind as well. I don't know why it wouldn't, but... Might head back to Troll. Figured I'd give him a little bit of time to kill it. At this point, he might be down below. missed my skill. I freaking hate the bow meta, guys. Every time I watch someone just, like, bow kiting in the other direction, it just feels so silly. It really does. Yes, I actually beat him! Oh my god. I actually killed someone in melee. Wow. I'm surprised. He didn't shriek me. If I'm shriek there, I probably just lose for free. But I guess I got the cutthroat. Does that even affect songs? I would assume it does. It's a skill. Yeah, I usually just assume that I'm gonna lose every single fight when I go in. When I go in for the kill. Yeah, he's not even that geared. If he was more geared, I'd probably lose. Also, Rondell, is that a thing for bards? I'm not even sure. Maybe. Where did he go? Where'd he go? Weird. Bards have rapier mastery, so you don't think Rondell's a thing? No, it is a thing. I have seen bards use Rondell before, I just think it's not as used. But it is definitely a thing. Where'd he go, man? Through water? Probably. I don't know where else he could have gone. Ooh, good hit. Good hit. I've never seen a bard or a barbarian so hesitant to fight a rogue. Like, he seems really, really nervous. They should probably patch this, by the way. I don't think he should be allowed to come up here. I think it's a little too strong. Probably put, like, an invisible wall or something. That's not even the barb. Where is the barb? No, man. You're watching the fight. It was boring. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to watch it live, personally. Don't care about it all too much. I'll watch it, maybe, like, later, but I don't care about the live. Double crossbow doesn't work with stiletto, by the way. It physically does not work anymore. Because you cannot, because it unloads in your inventory. You can't do what you used to be able to do, which was just keep quick swapping. Right. Well, this is more like the HR games that I was used to. Maybe I should have pushed the warlock, but I didn't want to get third partied. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize both bosses were done. Damn it, man. I think my hit missed. I think my crossbow missed. If it hits, he dies there. What's his health? Oh, he's one shot too. He's so low. GG, man. Oh, he was so low too. I think my shot missed. I don't know how it whiffed mid-shot. Alright, I think we're just gonna end it there, fellas. Back to the drawing board. I guess we'll see if my wizard kit got taken, but I'm sure the whole kit is gone. It's getting kind of late anyway. So I think we're just gonna call it there. We're still probably up for... Yeah, he didn't return shit. Yeah, we're still super up for the day. But, yeah, we're just having some pretty bad luck. I'm gonna just call it. So, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. See you tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, at least.